Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme, and once again we're here with Starters Order Save at Knott Furlong Stables. We are, well, we're kind of inundated with races right now. A lot of the 2-year-olds have actually, got distance. Chili Dare I still feel is 5. Darafax I feel is 6. Nonagon Death is, of course, that 1 mile, 1 furlong. Everyone else is 7 furlongs to a mile. Everybody. So maybe a little challenging in booking races for everybody, but we've done well. We've done well. Yeah, Comodat. We'll see. At least people have got a race. And I think a couple might even have 2. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. We will just see kind of what happens there. But a long day's racing ahead of us. So let's get into it. Let's just jump right in here. Comodat. Decent field. Holly Hayes, another Horworthy, Glacial Rambler. We know those. Merchant and Medici. Good grade 2 as well. I'm not entirely sure that we know Red Tamber, but they look like a good form grade 2. So, September Tide getting a little bit of backing as well, which is interesting. Okay, we're parading well, we are fit, and that is the main thing there for me. So, Commandant rides, again, 6 furlong. And, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's going to be interesting. The Bing Crosby, grade 1. Okay. Let's see what we can do then. It's been a bit hit and miss with Comodat. I mean, I really struggled to say too much about it. We've gone out well. We've gone out to the lead. We cut inside for the bend. We've made all the race so far. Like, there's going to be challenges from deep, and it's all about, can we hold on? Do we have any fight at the end? The final furlong here, Holly Hayes, another Horworthy. You know, they're all coming through. And Comodat just about gives it up to another Horworthy. But fights well in the field. Like, again, fights well, but just doesn't quite get up. And yeah, that makes a couple of them now. It does make a couple of them now. So you can see here we do have the Coolmore over in York, back in the UK again, at 5 furlongs. Maybe if we didn't dwell, trip appeared to suit. Maybe even moving up to 7 would work. I mean, honestly, right now, I don't know. I don't know. I think we just have to see what they do over 5. And if it's still not like looking like we can win one, yeah, then I might move up to 7. I guess that's the plan. It's all we have right now. It's all we have. Friday auction, nothing. That Cuckoo, Chili Dare. Another 2 coming up. Chili Dare, grade 3, 5 furlong. I say, I think this is the only 5 furlong we have in our 2-year-old group. It's a short field. And there we are, we're out a little later than the rest of the field, sadly. Seem to be running fairly well. Price Retrieval up on the inside there. So we got slightly blocked off down towards the final furlong. This downhill sprint now then. The fight for the line. We're making a little bit of progress. We're not making it quick enough here to win the race though. Looks like we're going to get up on Homebird. Marching on will take it. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I do wonder if that's actually now a 6 furlong horse. Again, we didn't gain potential. That's kind of poor, but okay. Trip appeared to suit well. Didn't have the pace for the race. I mean, it certainly isn't the quickest horse. Yes, on to Dak Cuckoo, who hasn't raced in a couple of months, and still the best horse in the field, still my favourite to win here. Riccadonna hasn't been amazing this year, otherwise they'd be probably the favourite. So we'll see how she runs, but yeah, Dak Cuckoo, probably my number one here. DRI, grade 1, past the parcel, ungraded domestics, I mean, they could be a factor. They 100% could be a factor. Tipped. Nobody. Interesting. Okay. Treasure Way is moving well. Very fit. Prime to go. We're parading well. Very fit. Prime to go. Kitty's tutor. Very calm. Fit. Ready to race. The 2 domestics up top look okay. Humble Gifts in here as well. Carl Dances a Hollow. Look at Donna. Yeah. I just think we go. The 1 mile Qatar Sussex, grade 1, 3 rows on turf. And yep, we're uphill. I couldn't zoom the camera in again. But yeah, switching the camera back and forth sometimes works. It didn't work in this case. We go to the rear, past the parcel at the front. Then Wason's Tourmaline up into second. Riccadonna, Humble Gift, Katie's Tutor, all dangerous. Moving up there, Katie's Tutor falling back. Took ages to get that camera switch happening. Inside the final 2 then, Katie's Tutor's fallen off. There's Treasure Way in the blue. Not really making huge strides yet. Past the parcel and Wyson just up there. Riccadonna now making a nice run for home. That Cuckoo still in second, but starting to fall off. And Treasure Way not quite getting up. Good run from them. We move up into third, and yeah, that's not great. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. Okay. Okay. I don't think it's like not 7 furlong horse, but like that's the first one where we haven't competed sort of down the final half a furlong, down the final furlong. It's the first time we've looked a little lackluster. Drop a couple of rating points. Slight worry. An ever so slight worry, but a slight worry. Okay, we'll see how they respond. Grade 3 over a mile for Condare. We are lazy. Okay, fine. Let's go watch it. I think only the second run for Condare. And a solid horse. I don't think anything like super special or anything like that. I don't expect them to be a top horse or a Triple Crown racer or anything like that. But we'll see how we do over a mile here. I think he's fairly solid. He's just sitting alongside Clay Castle ahead of Notice de la Tour. We've got Tricky Tree on the inside at the rear there of Hootie's A-Go-Go. And then Funny Girl up front. Clay Castle is going fairly early there up towards the front. We're holding back. Now here comes the field. And it doesn't look like we're going yet. Now we seem to be putting our foot down a little, but horses in our way. It's going to take a huge effort, and we've got some really good pace here. But we'll be past Hootie's A-Go-Go, nowhere near Notice de la Tour. 3 lengths back. Try a furlong shorter. Okay, Jevian. That explains a little bit of that finish. Little lazy. Furlong shorter. Okay. Okay, at least we know. Yeah, some of the others we haven't, known at all. There's been no feedback. There's nothing really to go after and try and, understand, break it down where each thing might be sort of falling apart for us, but at least there we got clear, concise instructions. Drop down a length. And I don't mind that. Daranara, here we go then. Daranara is up against Linda's Delight. I'm not sure we've raced against them. But Frita Mister we have, and the rest aren't even grade 1. So I think we should be favourite. We're tipped. We're definitely the form horse and the best horse. We're moving well. Bookies and tipsters both have us winning this one. So let's not let them down. Let's go to the race then. Saratoga Oaks, grade 1 for 3-year-olds, a mile 1 and 110 yards on turf. It's an absolutely abysmal start as we get out to the gate, maybe a length back on the field on the outside there. We do settle into the middle though. You've got 3 ahead, 3 behind. 4 behind. Jalisa just had a Corralita, and then we've got Shouting the Odds there. This is another course that does seem to be slightly running inside the or outside the rails on certain parts of the track. So Fritami still alongside us. Well, we're left with an absolute ton to do. But we do have the pace to do it. Here comes Frita Linda's Delight running well too inside the final furlong, leaving both those behind the touch there. Corralita fading, Shouting the Odds coming through past them as well. But a very decent run there, and Daranana with a good win as pretty much expected. Nearly 2.5 lengths there. And yeah, I'm excited to see. Didn't gain anything. We're full elsewhere. We've already got 5 grade 1 wins. And if you think about that, Cuckoo's only got 6, a year older. That's how much I think Daranana can really step up here and be a force for us this year and next year. And the same with Marie Mysterio, who is, as we've said before, almost a clone. Different parentage, different lineage, but very, very similar in what they're missing, what they've got, and, there's not that much in between them at all. So, a pretty good run. I'll happily take that right now. Slight limp on the front leg, sore shins, 8 weeks, you're out of that race. Okay, so the judgment is now up for grabs with somebody else. Marej is running now. So that's out. Pearl, Lady, and Battler. Are all running other races. What is British Lady running? The Alabama, yeah, that's fine. Pacific Classic and the Arlington Million. Yeah, no, they're all fine. 1 mile, 1 furlong, Whitney. I think that's good. Yeah, I guess we're not running the Juddmonte then. Yeah, okay. That kind of sucks. It's going to be a while since Saffron Fang is back, and as we know, a mile 2, there's not really too much at the tail end of the season. How long did it say we'd be out for? 8 weeks. 8 weeks and then probably another month after that. So we're on about 3 months, which kind of takes us into November. If we set Saffron Fang up here in the diary at a mile 2 with a little bit of adaptability, let's go a lot of adaptability. So we're injured now, through until, let's say, somewhere around here. This is when the injury goes away. There's the Arc de Triomphe, which we're not going to be running. Joe Hirsch, we're not running. QE2 will probably be too soon. The Quipco Champion Stakes could be one. That could definitely be one in there. The Tennis Show might be okay. I think the Tennis Show is realistic. I think that's realistic. And then the Breeders' Cup Classic, although I kind of want to put that on British Pearl or British Lady if I can. Yeah. Japan Cup, the Clark, Champions Cup, the Hong Kong Cup. I mean, there are a few towards the end. 4-year-olds and above, there are more races at the end. So, okay, we do have a few more, perhaps, to run with Saffron Fang. Tommy Tiger, what have you done? Nothing. Don't skip the day, though, because Marej is finally getting a race. Could be the 10th Grade 1 victory. First, though, a 6 furlong Grade 2 for Darafax. We just ran a 5 furlong one. We did weaken. So, yeah, we're going to test a different distance and pray that this works because, yeah, I don't know. We've got a few too many 2-year-olds that are running well and winning races, but they are not increasing their ability. And that, to me, is, like, key to their development. They need to get that ability so they can jump as a 3-year-old and actually have a good sort of chance at winning those big Grade 1s. Rainbow Reef goes up front. Stormy Larissa is here. Jokabani just on our inside. Inside 1.5 then. Jokabani against the rail. Might get blocked off. They're going to move out though. They're going to give themselves room. Come on, Darafax. Time to go. And it is time to go. And Jokabani is going with us. And at the line, that's almost 4 abreast. That is almost 4 abreast. Darafax wins. Despite being hampered, Darafax wins. Stormy Larissa ran in snatches, so they didn't have a good run either, but a short head back. Short head back to Job Carney, who we know is a very good horse. And then Rainbow Reef, who led out, kind of get pipped towards the end there with another short head. Decent horse. Very good horse, I feel. Joe Bacani. And Larissa, I think, is a very good horse as well. We're going to see how they do as 3-year-olds, but yeah, Grade 2. Grade 2 on Darafax, 99 rated with a Grade 2, becomes the highest sort of all our 2-year-olds right now. Was on 65. Can we at least get 70? We can't. So yeah, I think it's a bit late now after those races. I don't think we're going to gain any more ability. Oh, so Pendle there. I mean, they've got one race to run. They've only run one. They've got one coming up. Condé was okay. Still needs a little bit of work. So does Dare Storm, Darafax, and Chili Dare. So, yeah, we've got a few. We've got a few. But then again, most of their potentials are 80. Condé isn't. Condé is 75. So I'd hope they gain anyway, even though we haven't filled it, which sometimes it works like that, sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. But yeah, they'd all be in position, really, apart from Pendle there right now, to fill as a 3-year-old. So it wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, Opera Prince, good run-up in this one. CL's in this one, Wrecking Crew's in this one. Don't really fear too many of the others here. We will be top rated. Amongst the top weighted, because Littleton Cross is in here. Okay. We're pretty well very fit, prime to go. We're favourites here with Opera Prince. Yeah, let's go Mirage. Let's go Mirage. Don't let Opera Prince take this. Let's not have a Direge situation where we're, you know, expecting to win and have one of these grade 2s finally get their grade 1. Not interested in that. On the far side there, cross near the rail, we've got off to a decent start. We're going to fall towards the rear of the field. Nomadic Warrior and Wrecking Crew chasing down the grey of Sea Isle in the black silks and the red silks up front of Opera Prince. We're alongside ZZ Danner inside. Lolita's Gold on the outside. The Slim Cross now making a move up alongside us down this backstretch. Shoal on the grey and red silks and the red silks of Paradise Spectre at the rear of the field. Looks like Sea Isle is really going for this. Mirage now steps out into the lane as we come off the bend down the home stretch at the final furlong marker. What about a length back but chewing up the ground? Getting past Sea Isle here. Passing with speed. In the clear. It's almost neck and neck between Wrecking Crew and Littleton Cross. Cross actually gets up. That's a very, very good run for them. But 4 1/4 ahead is Mirage. Big win. And that's what we've been waiting for. But it's not the 140. It's the 139. But 10 grade 1 wins. Yeah, we love this horse. We think this is a fantastic horse. But, yeah, it's not really... Not been an easy journey with Mirage. Not been an easy journey. I think the 2-year-old season was a bit hit and miss, and then 3-year-old started off really well. And then we kind of fell off. Towards the end of the season a little bit, that little... Oh, foreign trip, nope. And then we did a good foreign trip in the Saudi Cup, but the Dubai World Turf, nope, second place there. So it seems like it's on the brink of being a phenomenal horse. But it ain't quite there. Not yet. It ain't quite there. Very good run, though. Very, very good win. Saffron Fang 140. Mirage 139. And Mirage does actually take the champion horse title at 4-year-old off Saffron Fang once more. 16.38 million against 11.63 million. Career-wise, though, you can see Saffron Fang wins that. Overall record, Saffron Fang wins that. Rating currently, and in a race, Saffron Fang wins. But, yeah, Mirage just now, what, $67,185. That's all. That's all. Earn that amount of money, finishing 5th in a pretty poor race, and we will hit the 20 million prize money on Mirage. Pretty spectacular there. Marie, we're off to Saratoga here for this one. And on the back of a very good Daranana race, I think we can expect the same here with a better field. But I do think Marie's the better of the two horses, which is why I keep putting her in the better race. The Saratoga Derby, again, 1 mile, 1 furlong with 110 yards on top. Grade 1 on turf. And yeah, good field. Medea, a little bit warmed up. Minister of the Interior up here as well. Medea might be done. Okay. Minister's keen and agitated. Medea is sweating. We're looking well and fit. I think that plays right into our hands where we want to be. And okay, the Saratoga Derby will start. It's not a great start from us. It is not a good start from us. Minister of the Interior, just next to us, didn't really start off too good as well. Chalus to the front with returning. Its stablemate just behind with Caliphate outside it and well away on this near side. Looks like Marie running up against the rail now. Absolute fun on the outside. Then Minister and Medea. We're going to make a move up. They're going to hang back a little bit. Yet to see them make a move. We're going to creep up the long way around the turn there. Down to the final furlong and a half. Medea's going to try and go inside. I think that's a mistake. Minister's probably out of this. With a length and a half, 2 lengths, 3 lengths ahead now. Jumping out. Absolutely flying down the home stretch. And across the line for a big win. Medea and Minister of the Interior there not really coming home in good shape. 6.5 and 7 lengths respectively back on us. We win by 4.5 with Marie. Very decent indeed. We keep our 130 rating. But again, like Daranana, we've already hit our potential for the season. And we have our 5th grade 1 as a 3-year-old. So, very good runs from those two. I'm very, very happy with that. Very happy that we can keep throwing them into races and see kind of what happens there. I don't see them losing too many. I don't think they continue to dominate like in the superstar races, but I think they're competitive enough to run them. So we'll see there. We'll see there. Pearl and Battler ride today then. Oh, today. Up next, I should say. Patman de Charmille. Yeah, that's not a good breeding record you've got there. Not too many foals and nobody really stands out. So, okay. So, at Del Mar, I believe we've got Aya the Battler. And then Saratoga, I believe, is where we should see British Pearl. Here we go. Yeah, Del Mar for the Pacific Classic. We are a little wound up. So's Okidori, so's Perfect Act. Oranger looks cool. And always on my mind, should be okay. Yeah, they're moving well. Agitated and warm, but hopefully that won't ruin our race. Altona's got good form, but is a grade 2. Interesting. I don't know how much this agitation is going to affect the horse here. So the Pacific Classic here at Saratoga. Let's see what we can do. We're out okay there. Not a bad start on that rail side. Alone are out to the front in the red. Perfect Act up into second. Now drifting back. And we're just going to tag on behind them with Gentle Irony just behind us. Oscar Trail, Last Cry, Okidori, Oranger. Anno is on my mind still at the rear. Okidori there. The grey just moving into position. The other grey is Oranger. We are stepping up. Here comes Gentle Irony outside of Perfect Act. Maybe ready to make a move. We're going to step up and go into the lead here around the turn. 1.5 from home. Altona's going to be running there with us. We are actually coming past them at some speed. Here come the 2 greys, the danger horses, Oranger and Okidori. Oranger coming up really strong. Okidori coming up even stronger. Always on my mind, gets up as well. Only gets into 4th place, but close there indeed. And we do lose out to Okidori. Not a good run. Really not a good run. And I just skipped Pearl's race. Let's see if we can do it without seeing what the result is. There's British Pearl. Mouse. Here we go. Okay, I think that's it. Ooh, British Pearl. Arlington Million Grade 1 mile, 2 furlongs. We like this track. We do like this track. And we seem to have got off to a decent start there. Jumped out to the front a little. Going to coalesce back in towards the pack now. Back at the rear of the field. Betchworth Kid, Golden Desert, Louisa Demon. Well, we haven't seen some of these names in a while. Like the Handler, Bader and Genki. Squadron still in the rear here on the rail. That dark horse. We're going to come around this turn now. Looks like we're going to have to run a fairly wide turn, but that doesn't bother us too much. We step up and out here. And oh my God, look at that pack all together at 2 furlongs. This is competitive. This seems competitive. Out Like Magic and Shoreland, the 2 greys here just behind us. Squadron yet to make a move, still in the thick of it. Not really coming up at all. Louisa Demon not having much luck on the inside. Golden Zert just leading them out. We seem to have this one here just at the line. A pretty interesting race. Okay, we didn't run amazingly. So British Pearl. Yeah, I still think there's more to come. 126, that's good enough for second place in terms of ranking. And 4 Grade 1 wins behind, of course, the 2 that have won 5. Very, very solid indeed. Okay, what did the jockey actually say? Yeah, nothing really crazy there. Okay. Next one up's Pendle Depp. One of the 2-year-olds that we only raced a maiden on. The other one was Condare, I believe. I think Condare looked okay. We are gonna be very calm. Interesting. Jackaroo, the grade 3, is going to be heavily tipped. They're going to be favorite. They're going to be high rated, high weighted. I think we're better. We don't know. We're going to find out, but I think we're better. Amongst the mountains here, the grade 3 over a mile on dirt for 2-year-olds. We've got the outside draw. We're out and off to a good start. Jackaroo looks to be the red with the blue stripe down the back. Inside on the rail at the rear. Ahead of us, we've got Observatory and Ballycarney leading us out. Outside of Jackaroo, we've got Kailaki back inside to Magical Mystery Tours, another good horse. And Flying Cross in the blue silks on the outside now, making a move. Looks like Flying Cross is actually going to go for it, and they sort of hold up a little. Magical Mystery Tour as well. Down to the final furlong. Ballycarney running well. I mean, we're running well. We're making distance up on a couple of horses, but Flying Cross went so early to get into position. We're closing down at speed, but we don't have the fight, and we're not going to get there. And that's not the best run in the world, and we're going to hold on that 60. No, we're going to gain to 60. We are going to gain. We're going to gain, but only gain to 60. So, okay. Seem to be perfect. Okay. Not sure I agree there. Not sure I agree. didn't seem comfortable at all. But yeah, Conde and Pendleton now both have had their runs. Conde didn't win, but wasn't on distance. Pendleton apparently was on distance, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Comodat. Dare Storm up first, but Comodat. We're going to try this it's grade 3/7, heading to York for the Tattersales at Combe. Invincible Lad, Match Star, Pantella, Late Night, Have a Myth. We don't know them. Kind of spread out there. We're a little lazy. Again, these 2-year-olds that haven't run that many times, they are laid back. They are lazy. That just seems to be what's in my stables. That's what's in the bloodline. Perhaps they run better as 3-year-olds. I don't know, but we're out the gate okay. We got Invincible Lad and March Star on our outside. March Star going towards the front with Have a Myth. And then the other 2 stablemates are Pantella. Pantella and Invincible Lad. The other 2 are March Star and Late Night. So, okay, 3 furlongs. We got everybody up near the front here. Oh, do you see that drift? Do you see that drift back into the pack? A little bit of a fight late on, but you know what? That's not good. So Marco Botti gets 1-2 at Pantella and Invincible Lad. We split Michael Appleby's Late Night and March Star. And then Have a Myth was there. Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. So I'm going to say that Dare Storm is not a 7 furlong runner. I'm going to say that's another miler, unless it all changed again. Who knows? It might have done. Ricardona back there with a win. Poilamba, Ukrainian. Yeah. Some good horses in that race. Which race was that? That was the Judgment. That was where Saffron Fang should have been. Even in a field like that, we probably should have won. Sin Time, mile 4. Yeah, Sin Time should win. Does. And is clear. And once you start learning these horses, now you can start betting. If you don't have a huge amount of money, within a year or two, you'll kind of get this money, situation going anyway. But you learn the horses, and when you need a couple of million, you can drop some on a race and just know that you're quite likely to get them back. What's Barham going to do? Nothing at all. Okay. I guess that's fine. I like the mare. I guess the sire isn't good enough. Coolmore, Nunthorpe, York, Hidden Keel, good runner. We know that. We've fallen to them before. Another Holworthy, good runner. We know that. We've seen them a bunch of times. Glacial Ramblers got up on us a few times. Holly Hayes is solid. Treasure Way is back again for yet another race. Dozy Joe isn't bad. Sky's the Limit. And into this we throw Comodat. We just don't know if they like 5 or 6 furlongs, and just don't know if they can win a grade 1. So we go again. And we try again. And we keep going till the end of this season and just keep trying to find the race that Comodat needs. Doesn't look to be too bad there out of the gates. Again, we do like to go towards the front, and we are with the Sky's the Limit far outside here. We got Dozy Joe and Glacial Rambler just in behind. Down now then, inside the final 1.5 furlongs. There's the final furlong marker, just as we cross it. Let's see who's going to come through. Here comes Sky's the Limit. Here comes a few other horses. And we're just going to get pushed out down into like third or fourth. It's going to be fourth, you know. Hidden Keel got up, Glacial Rambler, Sky's the Limit. We beat another Holworthy, which is nice. Treasureway and Holly Hayes. We're kind of in the middle of that good horse range. But we don't win. We still don't win. Might be a 7 furlong horse, I guess, even though they don't have the stamina for it. I don't think so, but like, I don't know. Truly, I don't know. Nobody else is going to be running this. Nobody else is running this. It's only 10 days in the last run, but like, we might run it well, we might not. End of the day, we might run it well, we might not. Oh, I want to see about distance. I don't really care about the result. Near side is stand side. So, Linda's Light returning and Disball Kylie. Okay. So not bad field. Absolute Fun is tip, but British Lady will be your favourite, as I think they should be. We're coping well. Okay. So near side is stand side. No, near side's not stand side. Near side's rail side. So I prefer the inside. Coming up the middle of the pack, prefer inside. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to make any difference to us. I'm not sure we're going to get the inside. If we fall to the rear or we actually like go to the front, we might. But I'm not sure here. Okay, 1 mile, 2 furlong, Alabama. Grade 1 for 3-year-olds on dirt. And we're okay there, and we will go to the inside. So it did open up for us. Disball Kylie just outside of shouting the odds there. Returning on our outside, keeping us against the rail. Charlos is back. And Linda's Delight is in that mix against the rail as well. So we'll see. We seem to be hugging the rail, which, okay, is good. But that might see us get blocked off if shouting the odds like drops back on us. We're yet to make a move. British Lady here just hasn't really made a move yet. Kept waiting for her to go, but didn't go. Final furlong, now showing some good speed. It looks like Returning's getting up on shouting the odds. And we're just about getting up on Returning, but boy, that was not nice to watch. That was not nice to watch. That sucked. I hate that. Absolutely hate that. Fast race though. 4 seconds below the standard. It's a good win. That's the 3rd grade 1. I mean, it should be so many more. It really should. We jump up to a 124. We get our 3rd grade 1 win, but it should be so much more. That injury has like really hurt us. Missed out on 2 good ones there. But a solid win. A solid return from injury. We finally get up. So I don't mind that too much, I guess. Yeah, I think this is going to be a bad idea to run. In terms of Comodat winning or not. Good timing. Doesn't seem to fold anything. I thought it was on the 29th, not the 28th. Don't recognize any of these sires or dams yet. Which is probably good because they haven't come to my notice yet. Okay. So yeah, Classic Descent is a 5 furlong. Probably wouldn't be great yet. No, okay. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. So Commandant is actually raring to go. Okay. Well, we're going to try a 7 furlong. We're going to try a 7 furlong. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. I really don't know how this is going to go. End of August. 3 races to run today. 2 different courses. Menina wins. Menina wins. Of course Menina wins. Alexa's there then. The Del Mar debutante 7 furlong for 2-year-olds. Once again, we're very calm. How's business and 2 sets to love? Okay, they're going to be tipped. They're going to be up there with us in terms of rating. One's got a grade... Well, they both got grade 2, so I can see why they'd be favoured. I still back Alexa's there. I don't know if 7 furlong works. I think we might be a miler. I really do think we might be a miler. But there weren't too many of those to go around to the 6 or 7 horses that wanted them. So I had to run a couple at 7. We're on the outside. We look okay. Tooting in front, then with Ebony Clarets, How's Business, and back to Mystique Magic. Then the rest of the field. I don't really know who to really fear here, apart from the tipsters and the betters' choices. Down to the final 1.5 then. And we're running okay right now. How's Business? Just behind us there, that number 4 horse. In the blue silks, the dark horse looks okay. We're out the head just of Ebony Clarets. No starting to distance. No a length. Length and a half maybe. The fight for the line. We get it. We do get it. The first of our 2-year-olds to get multiple different grades. We got a grade 2 and a grade 3. Sorry, not grade 2. Grade 1 and a grade 3. And also the first to break the 107 marker. The first grade 1 of our 2-year-olds. We do not gain more potential. We stick with our 70, which is pretty good. Alexa's there is done for the year. 107, grade 1, 70 ability, 80 potential. Oh yeah, no. After the day's racing, we put Alexa's there out into the field. Commandant, I don't even know if I want to watch this. Oh, I possibly don't. I possibly don't. Come on. Come on, Commandant. Let's do this. Let's do this. Just won a grade 1 at 7 furlongs. The H. Allen Jerkins Memorial. Commandant has a chance to win a 7 furlong grade 1. We tried 5, we tried 6. They just... Good runs, but not quite. Again, we're going to go early. Out to the front. Velvet Vic is there. Partemps Networks and Romeo Montague. Vasins is here. Calliet as well. Antonio Caesar as well. Final furlong. Zoom out. Where's the challenge coming from? We are slowing. We are fading pretty badly. 0.3, 0.2, 0.1. At the line, we just get up. We just stay up. That's too far. That is too far. I'm going to say it. No, that is too far. Commandant. Commandant wins the grade 1. 123 rating. Grade 1 winner. Finally. It's not a 7 furlong horse. It's just not. But yeah, I'm going to call it 6 furlongs plus. I think 6 furlongs is the best distance, but the 6 furlong runners are better than the 7 furlongs, so we can win at 7. But yeah, we faded pretty badly there. We also didn't race very even. We kind of went off really quickly, got out to the front, let them come back a little, and then again seemed to like put our foot to the floor and just drive on into a big lead. And then the final half furlong, we just weren't there. We just weren't there. Okay, Derratine back again with a chance. Little lazy. Favorite tipped. Sun Chasers also tipped, whoever they are. Who cares? Derratine's going to be the runner. Derratine's going to be the runner. 1 mile, grade 2 on turf. Decent enough start. Decent enough start. Sun Chaser is this horse right next to us in the red with the white stripes. From the shoulders down to the middle back. Then up front with Dashing George and Pivotal's Princess. Back to Jugendliebe, Cinderella's Dream, She Knows So, and Pacific Reach at the rear right now. We're on the outside. We're running a wide bend here, taking a long trip. Dive to the inside, following Cinderella's Dream through. Just managed to squeeze through pass as well. Jugend just comes away and gives us enough room. And now down the home stretch, powering home. Big win for Derratine there. Big win for Derratine. 2 1/4. A very good run. How are we not 100 plus? How? 99 rated, grade 2, grade 3. Did we fill our potential? We didn't, but like we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Okay, the 4-go Glacial Ramblers in this one. Should take it and does. Not as comfortable as I thought they might. Personal Ensign, who won that? Ocean Song. I probably would have gone with Well Away there, even though I've not seen them do too much. The Sword Dancer. Blofeld running, okay. They didn't run well though, did they? Oh, Medea, Byways Boy, Promo Lady, Minister, Pepito, out like magic. Medea gets it done. That's a competitive field there. That is a competitive field. And okay. 3-year-olds and older. Marie, Dara, Lady, Battler, Pearl, and now Commandant. All grade 1 winners. Mirage running really well. Fang running really well. Cuckoo running quite well, and hopefully we'll rebound back from that 3rd. None of them have had a perfect season, but we've all sort of come back into good form after some poor races. So I'm pretty happy with that. I can take that. The 2-year-olds, Alexis Dare now has a grade 1. Darafax and Derratine have grade 2s. Dare Party and Dare Sagom have grade 3s. You know what? I'm happy with that. I think that's really good. Again, a bit more hit and miss. We started off well, but not really keeping that going in places. But at the end of August, with nothing in this auction that I really want to look at, apart from Eurosilver, maybe. Let's go get Eurosilver. Let's see if Rey Mysterio bred anything else worthwhile. It's going to go to 5 5s, 6s, 6 5s. Okay. Well, at least that was quick and painless. So yeah, that's where we're going to leave things at the end of August. Some races to go. Saffron Fang sadly out injured. We've got a 130, 139, and 140 for our 4-year-olds. The 3-year-olds are pretty decent. 123, 124, 2 125s, a 126. Marie leads on 130. just bridging the gap up to the next age bracket. And 107 with Derifax only getting a 99 rating. And Derateen only getting a 99 rating. Nonagon with a 99 has to have another run. Still waiting for the mile 1 races to come in for 2-year-olds. And Condé Pendledare only had 2 runs so far. Gonna find them something else. They both just missed out on grade 3s over a mile. So maybe 7 furlongs for the pair. I know at least Dare Storm probably wants 7, as does Derifax, I think. Maybe Condé, out of those two, probably wants the 7. I'm not sure about Pendle. Have your say in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. Alexis Dare is out to the field. Our first retired 2-year-old is August 30th. It's a whole different way of playing right now. There's a whole different way of playing. But I think it's working, so let me know what you think. Join the Discord. The link to that is in the description. Discussions, help, tips, all kinds of resources there, plus just a good laugh community there. So join if you're interested. Like, comment, subscribe if you already haven't. Would appreciate you doing so. Have your say in how this game is going and what you'd like to see going forward. Who would be your pick out of these 2-year-olds right now? Who do you think is going to gain the distance and get the quality to run the Triple Crown next season? We've got about half a month before I normally start making my picks. Sort of mid-September, I usually take a look at distances. And honestly, everybody is kind of in my bracket right now. Derifax and Chili Dare, they might jump, and Derifax has. See, he already has. And Chili Dare already has. Okay. So everybody's got at least 20 stamina in our 2-year-old pool right now. At least. Does anybody else have 55? Or is it just going to be Nonagon? So everybody's sitting at about 20%. That's 7 furlongs to a mile territory. Sometimes a mile 1, but pretty much I like running those at a mile. I think we got good races for them. And Nonagon up at 55. That's a mile 1 to a mile 2 territory now. So that's the Triple Crown range. That's why we want them to be at 3. Nonagon's there early. But the rest of the field, ladies and gentlemen, they're gaining. They're gaining. So it should be interesting. Have your comment section. Have your say in the comment section down below. We'll figure it out. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Continued support really does mean the world. I will see you next time as we start coming towards the beginning of the end of this series. I think another couple of seasons at most before I want to move on and start a new save to fix a few issues we got. New patches are being released. The brand new, and again, I think 1.036 is out. The new version of the Start It mod, which I have installed, but I want to do a fresh, clean install and a brand new save to start everything off there. So, a couple of years ahead, maybe. Just get through those. We still got a few more videos before we finish off this. Maybe by the end of the week, we'll be really close to it. Although we got a lot of races to run, so I think maybe this will last, because a lot of our 2-year-olds are lasting and gaining distance, so it'll be interesting. But until such times, I'll see you there. Hopefully you're good. Stay safe, stay warm, behave yourselves, and take care of one another. I'll see you soon back for more fun at Knott Furlong.